Good morning. Happy Monday. We are live. I'm on here a little bit earlier than I think I normally am. I have an appointment this afternoon, so I wanted to get at least an hour in because I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have after my appointment. So, my appointment this afternoon was scheduled live last week. So, if you missed it, you'll have to go back and look at it. It's about like an hour or so into the call that I think I had, like, I don't know, 2 days ago, last week. So I don't know, whatever day that was. I'm just circle prospecting this morning. And if you're joining me, welcome. If you're new here, I am a realtor just outside the Philly area, and I built a business on cold calling. Started off with FSBOs, moved over to expired, had great success with expired for multiple years, and then decided that I wanted to switch things up. And now I'm primarily circle prospecting. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I had someone on here a couple of weeks ago ask me, how early do I start calling circle prospects? I say you could start anytime after 9, I think is reasonable. So it's about 9:15 here, and I'm actually going to get started. I'm going to do about an hour or so, and then I just have to finish prepping for my appointment. So my circle prospect list is a local community. If I get an appointment, I'm unlikely to be in my car more than maybe 15 minutes. So that's the radius I chose. And that was really it. So there was no rhyme or reason. I don't know how long somebody's been in their property. I don't know how much equity they have. I'm just calling homeowners to see who might be raising their hands in the next 6 to 24 months. And yes, that's how long it takes to convert a circle prospect from the moment you call them to you sell them. So I've had a turnaround as quick as like 3 to 4 months, and I've had turnarounds that were about 3 years. So you just never know. But regardless, this is building a pipeline. So, and that's what we're after right now. Because this week, which is insanity, is October, which is the first month of fourth quarter. So what are you going to do to get to your goals before the end of the year? Or are you already at your goals? And if you're not, it's time to put your head down, get to work, and don't take your foot off that gas. I think fourth quarter is the quarter that a lot of realtors kind of slack off. It's the holidays, and that is, I think, when it is just essential and imperative for your business to be able to ensure a fruitful first quarter of next year. So we are going to get started. We have a busy week coming this week. We have 3 listing appointments. One is just a circle prospect. One is a sphere of influence. And one is somebody we met at an open house that they're under contract as a buyer, and they're considering what they're going to do with their house. So let's get started. 3 listing appointments between today and tomorrow. So it's going to be busy. And then, of course, half days, schools off, all the things. All right, I'm going to test out these numbers just to make sure that they're not going to be wonky. There's nothing more annoying when you start like a dialing session and then you're like 10 minutes in and some of the numbers are spam and you're like, dang. All right, so let's see. And I'm just going to call you real quick. Yeah. I'm going to test out my number. I'm going to call my husband. How's that looking?
Suspicious.
Ah, shit. Suspicious. Suspect. All right. How about this one? All right. I got to move this number.
This one's good.
Good. Okay. This one is
That's
like
old school.
this. Yeah, it's old school. It's like a number I had for years, but recently it's been coming up as spam. So I'm actually happy to hear. Oftentimes, if you've had a really good number for quite some time, and then if it just so happens to pick up as spam, change your number, give it a couple days, give it a week or two, and usually it comes back regular. Okay. So you said that one was good. And let me try this one. This one's also like a little uncertain. Like it gets back and forth.
It's good.
Good. All right. These are my good old numbers. And then, all right, tell me about this one. Hopefully this one's good too. All right, hopefully this one's good.
Yes. It's
Banging. All right, let's get started.
good.
Huh?
Bet.
That's what the younger people say. Okay, bet. We have a trainer that comes to our house every morning, 4 days a week at 5 a.m. And he's 21. And he always says like, okay, bet. And he'll be like, do you guys know what that means? I'm like, yes. Are you trying to age us? All right. I'll put this on speaker. If you're joining me, what's up? How was your weekend? Did you work? Did you chill? Did you chill and wish you worked? Should you have been working? All right. Hopefully this doesn't get all crazy on me. Okay. It's loading. If you're on here, do you cold call? Have you been considering cold call? Okay. Good morning. Yes, I'm early today. I'm early. You know what it is? It's because I have that appointment this afternoon. So I'm going to call now, review my presentation, get my head right, and then head over to my appointment this afternoon. What's up with you? How was your weekend?
Box on your screen. You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
Okay, let's go. Let's mess up people's Monday morning. Yes, this is a little early for me. But believe it or not, I'm in the office around like 8:30. Hello, Michael?
Please leave your message for...
You went on an appointment. Get it. Get it. Hello?
Hello, you reached Public Limited.
What was that lead source? How did it go? How did you end it? Did you get it signed? Spill the tea. Who else is hanging here? Say hello. We don't bite. I might not know how to pronounce your name, but
Been forwarded to voicemail.
I'm glad you're here. Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
You've reached Pete Marzullo.
Mondays, I feel like, are typically a lower pickup rate
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
in comparison to like a Wednesday or a Thursday. I feel like Monday people are like, you know, they have a case of the Mondays. So while I'm on here, I need to plug in.
Has been forwarded to
I have a
voicemail.
sales
The
tracker
person you're trying to reach
for
is...
cold calling. So I track the amount of hours I've processed. the amount of hours I prospect, how many contacts I made, leads, appointment set, appointment met, if I signed any contracts, if I've gotten any offers accepted. So I never plugged in. What was that date? Fridays I never plugged in, but I did prospect on Friday. All right, I only prospected for like an hour and 15 minutes. And I got 9 contacts. No leads. Okay. Hello?
Please leave a message. I'll get back.
So you went on an appointment. She's the mother of one of my best friends. Her home is in my community, so it was smooth. I haven't gotten a contract signed yet, but we'll get it done shortly. But that's great. I mean, listen, there's no smoother appointment than going to appointments of people you know. But if I could offer just one teeny tiny piece of advice is my recommendation is to approach Ken.
Hi, you've reached the man. We can't come to the phone right
Is to approach every single listing appointment as though they are complete strangers and you're fighting for your life. And hello? Richard? Hello? Hello? Is to approach it in a way that you're kind of
Hi, this is Peg. Sorry, I can't get.
that you basically don't go into appointments feeling like you have it in the bag. I feel like I've made that mistake a lot where I feel like I have it in the bag and then I later find out they decide to interview other people. So I treat every appointment as though I do not have it in the bag, even if I feel really good going into the appointment and it feels like a slam dunk. I would do everything exactly the same. You have a goal of making enough calls today to have 20 contacts. Okay. How long do you think it would take you to make 20 contacts? That's a good goal. I used to have, when I was cold calling a lot more, like starting out. Josh?
Hello.
Oh, Josh?
No, this is Fred.
Oh, sorry about that, Fred. This is Ariella. I don't know if you could help me out. I don't suppose you're... Are you?
No.
Ah, sorry about that. I'm way
I'm
off.
not.
Okay. All right. Take care.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Initially she was going to walk into the Devil's Den Remix. Hello.
You know what? They're smart.
Hello. I think somebody answered and had no idea they answered the phone. She's going to walk into Remax and you couldn't allow that. So I went in very prepped and I'm seeing her again on Thursday. That's amazing.
You reached 215-9.
Yeah, we can't have her get into Remax. No, I'm just kidding. I don't discriminate. Everybody chooses their brokerage
trying to reach is not
based
available.
on what they need for themselves. So on Thursday, you made 114 calls to get my 20 contacts. That's really good. How long did that take you? From a timing perspective, how long did that take you? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Jennifer?
Yeah?
Jennifer, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I totally ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling? Hello? Ah, she hung up. First Monday ruined. Check. Check. All right. Let's keep it going. Can't dwell. You got to keep it moving. You guys like my self-talk here? But I did get a contact. That is 130% a contact, even though they hung up. Okay. Boom. delete, you're not interested, do not contact. 2 hours you hand dialed your expired. That's good. That's actually really, really good. 2 hours, 20 contacts. So you're averaging about 10 pickup or 10 contacts pickups.
Hello?
Shoot. Per hour. That's actually not bad. What'd you get out of that? I'm curious. Did you get any leads, any appointments? What was like the outcome of that calling session? Not too shabby. Hey Google, next song. Come on, Monday. Don't disappoint me. All right, let's be really vulnerable this morning. So, hi, Christine.
Yes.
Christine, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I make you really mad if I told you I was just a realtor calling? Two for two, guys. Ruined another Monday morning. Check. 2 for 2. All right, so let's get vulnerable. Today's quote, you guys know I love my little calendar quotes. September 29th. What can I do today to get closer to my goals? So, what I could do today to get close
wireless subscriber
to get to my goals is to not skip my follow-ups. That is what I could do. Everybody knows the fortune is in the follow-up. And if I want to get closer to my goals, I need to follow up. So that's what I could do today to get to my goals. And what I could do overall in last quarter to get to my goals is remain more consistent with a tighter time block to my day. So that's what I could do. What could you guys do? If you're watching the replay, drop a comment because I'm curious. I think that we all have room for improvement.
Order to voicemail.
Oh, you got 4 leads. I happened to call 2 expired who recently brought in renters, and I approached them just the way you do, interested in selling in 1, 2, 3 years from now. Both sellers had another property. I might have mentioned this to you last week. I think you did. They had, I think, 2 properties. One seller mentioned that he has an active listing, but that's right. He's under contract until what? Was it November? And I told you, I think to I told you to put yourself on a neighborhood search, and every time something comes up, whether it's a active price decrease or something that's settled, you email that person right away. Hey, I'm sure you saw this. I'm sure your realtor is letting you know what's going on in the community, but just in case you missed this, did you see 123 Main Street go active? Sell. Whatever that looks like. And this is just to set up the appropriate expectations of the market when the time does come. Yes, November 11th. Right. So November 10th, set yourself a reminder to reach out to him and set up a meeting for November 11th because come November 11th, he's going to be crushed with calls. But 4 leads in 2 hours is decent. You got it. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I have not had I don't feel like I've gotten I don't know.
Been forwarded to voicemail.
Anything super brag worthy, I guess. I was looking back at some of the videos I made a couple months ago, and
Been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
It's so normal in this industry to just have some really great calling sessions, bad calling sessions, good days, bad weeks, great months, horrible seasons. Like,
Has been forwarded to
kinda-
an automatic voice message.
you kind of get it all. So if anybody else is watching, what can you do today
McDonough, please leave your name.
to get you closer to your goals? Yeah, 20 contacts a day. That's decent. When I first started cold calling, I think my goal was 30 something. That was like the goal I set in order to meet the annual goal that I wanted. And that felt really tricky because I felt like I was on the phone for like a long, long time. Like it just didn't feel,
Has been forwarded
I
to an
don't want to say
automated voice
sustainable,
message
but it
system.
took up so much time.
267-2. Voicemail. The person you're
Damn, Mondays really do blow. Don't start. New goal is 30 goals now. Yeah. I don't like, I feel like towards the end of the year, I am guilty for, I don't want to say losing track of my goals, but it's just so easy to take your foot off of the pedal. But I'm definitely committed to last quarter.
Hello, this is Scott Kessler. I'm sorry I'm not in to answer your call at the moment.
So
forwarded to voicemail.
it's just so
The person
easy
you're-
between like the holidays and all the things, right? But I always say that last quarter sets you up for first quarter. And last quarter is that quarter that
you are trying to reach.
a
is
lot of
currently
realtors
unavailable.
are just kind of like kicking back and sipping on their, I don't know, margarita, their holiday drinks.
Eggnog.
Oh, eggnog. That's right. I haven't had eggnog in, wow, a long time. I don't think I'm a huge fan. I have to like
It's been forwarded to voicemail.
be in the mood
The
for
person-
eggnog. Burnout a little. Yes. I think burnout is totally normal. I'm feeling good. Hello.
Hello?
Oh, Nicole?
Yes.
Hi, Nicole. This is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me. I'm calling you out of the blue, but would I mess up your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor?
Oh, I'm not interested in any type of realty. We just moved here.
Ah, I don't blame you. I guess before you hang up, I don't suppose you got any neighbors there you want to see me get rid of, do you?
No, no, I don't, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey.
Not that we know of, at least.
Well, hopefully that's not going to be the case, but I appreciate you taking my call. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
Thanks,
Take
though.
care. Bye-bye. So this list I'm calling is actually the neighborhood that I am going to today to my appointment. So hopefully I get more pickups and something substantial, because what I like to do is if I feel like I got a good lead, I will stop by their house and drop off my resume. I've done that before. So we'll see. But this is not a lead. They just moved in here 2 years ago. So they're not going anywhere. Yes. So burnout is real. I think I'm okay. I was definitely burnt out like a month or so ago. And then we went away on vacation. So that helped. Hello?
Hello?
Uh,
Yeah?
Deepak?
Yeah?
Deepak, good morning. This is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me. Would I upset you if I told you I was just a realtor?
So what?
Yeah, I know this is probably a long shot. I don't even think this is the case for you, but I just didn't know. Sense.
No, please. Check on Monday, please.
You got it. Take care. All right. I ruined another Monday. 17 minutes, 5 contacts. Let's keep it up. That would be a nice contact rate. Yes, I have an appointment from that lady from last week. That's exactly right. So I have that today. And so I'm literally still circling that neighborhood. So let's see. I'll have to report back tomorrow. Actually,
Linda, I'm currently unable to take your call. Please give me.
I actually won't be on tomorrow, or I won't be prospecting at all tomorrow. We have
Hi, you've reached Glenn Donald.
We have a listing appointment at 9 o'clock, a team meeting at 11 o'clock, and then my kids are home by 12 something.
Hello.
Oh, Kimberly?
Oh, I'm sorry, I had the wrong number.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry about. Then I'm way off. Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay, take care. Nope. Wrong number. Wrong number. How's that challenge going that you're doing with the office? Is that still, like, how long is...
Hello?
Oh, hi, Lori?
Yes?
Lori, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me this morning, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Yeah, I'm really busy now. I work from home, so take my phone number off of your cell phone. Thank you.
You got it. Take care. Oh, everybody has a case of the Mondays. Nobody's happy. Take my number off your list. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Sean? Hello?
We're trying to reach has a voicemail box.
Can you break down your meeting tomorrow? What will you bring with you? How will you approach it, etc.? I
Interesting.
could totally do that. Actually, it's really... Hello?
Hello, please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I actually have a question for you, Timus. So it's funny that you mentioned if I could break down my meeting and all that, because I totally can. My question to you is, would you find any value in sitting in on a live listing appointment with me that I would be doing via Zoom? Now, this is a real question, but it's also hypothetical in a way that I have not yet gained permission from the seller if they're okay having like other mentors or other realtors listening in on this listing appointment. But okay, so you would. So my other question is, and you can be totally honest, you won't hurt my feelings. Knowing that you would find value in something like that, would you pay somebody like myself to sit in on an hour to an hour and a half listing appointment? This listing appointment is typically myself plus the homeowners on video. And then I do a screen share of my listing presentation, page for page. This is my listing presentation. So it's in a booklet. And then when I do a Zoom, this is in a digital form. So A, I know you would find value in it. B, would you pay for something like this? And you could be honest, you won't hurt my feelings. And on top of that, I would potentially open it up for like a 30-minute Q&A after the listing appointment is totally done. So I'm curious because I do have a Zoom listing appointment Tuesday evening, but it's so last minute. I haven't prepared enough to put it out there to even have an audience listen in and gain any value on that. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Yes and yes. What would the price be? And can I receive a print of your listing presentation? That's a really good question. I did think about putting together like a digital form of the listing. Hello? Ooh, hello? Fuck. One that people could kind of go in and edit. I haven't done it yet, but I would totally be open to it. Here's what I will say. Having this in, like if I were to share this is almost pointless unless you actually knew how to convey the listing appointment, right? Like I could give you all, like not you specifically, but I could give away all of my material and all of my templates and my thoughts and my scripts and all these kind of things. But unless you know how to deliver something like this, how would you go through it, right? Like, for example, one of these pages, right? If I gave this to you and it says, understand that one of three things will happen, right? And I have 3 emojis here. How would you present this page? Any idea? So yeah, I would totally be open to it. I haven't put a price on it, honestly, because it just kind of sprung up on me over the weekend. And I mean, like, here's the thing. This YouTube channel is not my bread and butter. And I don't know if I ever could see it being my bread and butter, but if someone can gain some value out of the things that I'm doing anyway, so let's just pretend, I don't know, $39 to sit in on a listing presentation and then get a 30-minute Q&A. I'm just throwing this out there. I'm being super hypothetical. I'm just curious if I want to do, because I do a handful of Zoom listing appointments. They're not totally unheard of. You'd be calling me. Yeah. So this page, for example, right? I go through this with a homeowner. So I'll say, Timus, you know, when you go and list your house, one of 3 things will happen. The first thing is what we all want, right? We want a lot of activity because we know that activity produces at least an offer. And if we're positioning ourselves appropriately, perhaps we can get multiple offers. But of course, I can't guarantee that. What could happen, and this is possible, is that you have a lot of activity, meaning that our marketing efforts have worked because it has brought in people into the house. But for some reason, they are not placing offers in, right? So we have the activity, but they're not offers. And then last but not least, we do not want to look like this. If this happens, that means it's crickets. It's quiet. That means that there's no activity, which of course means no offers. So if we ever find ourselves in any of these 2 positions, it is time to re-strategize so that we are gaining the most amount of eyeballs and the largest pool of buyers have access to your house. This might mean a new strategy, a new pricing strategy, a new marketing plan, and perhaps even other open houses. But our goal is always to get you the most amount of eyeballs to produce offers. But if we're ever in these 2 positions, it is time to re-strategize. So that's how I approach this. But usually if anybody were to get this, you know, just this template alone, like how I wouldn't even know what to do with this. And this isn't something that I used to have in my presentations. This is just something that's evolved in the years. So I'm open to it. I'm totally open to it. I just haven't had a moment to like sit down and I think put my mind together for everything. If anybody's watching now, or maybe even watching the replay, it would be super valuable to me. And I'd super appreciate if someone could just chime in and say, like, would you find value in sitting in on a listing appointment? Is this hypothetical $39 even realistic and something you'd spend your money on. And would you purchase a digital copy that you can edit the entire listing presentation? And this, I've never even thought about a price on anything like this. I guess I'm just curious. Right. You would have the video afterwards to go over. Correct. Yeah, I appreciate your input. Actually, that's very helpful. Sometimes at the most random times of the day and the night, there are things that pop up in my brain that I get this like creative bug. And sometimes I don't know what to do with all this creative stuff or all this stuff that kind of goes through my mind. So your feedback is super valuable.
Your call.
So thank you. And so my Zoom listing presentation is tomorrow night. And it might be too last minute to even put this out there, but hello?
Thank you for calling.
It's definitely not off the table for future appointments.
Continue. Again.
I love that. I love that approach. I follow you and I follow others because I love the content. It only makes sense to reward back for
Hi. If you record your name and
their
reason-
work and knowledge. I love that. And like I said, like having this YouTube channel is, I think my approach with this was like, I didn't go into it wanting or expecting anything other than I'm cold calling anyway. And if somebody else could listen in on conversations and benefit from just this kind of lead generation source, then why not? To me, it's kind of no harm, no foul. But as I get into it, you know, I'm a couple of months in, and this by no means is an explosion of my channel, but I'm just wondering how else there could be valuable things for others
The number you have reached is
when I'm doing it anyway.
Please check.
Like in real time, real life conversation with sellers that are going to have real concerns and thoughts and questions that I don't even know. Like I'd be going into this a little, not blindsided, but I don't know what questions they're going to have. And I'm going to have to answer them the same way I would, whether people were watching or not. Anne? Hello? Hello?
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
Hello?
Hi, Lori?
Yes.
Lori, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I make you really mad on Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Yeah, I don't need a realtor.
I figured it was a long shot. It's no worries. Knowing that you're not making a move at all, I guess you don't have any neighbors there you want to see me get rid of, do you?
No.
Got it. Hey, no worries. Thanks for taking my call.
Okay.
All right,
bye-bye.
take care. All right, I already have one of my numbers coming up as spam. Someone friggin' spammed me. All right, I'm going to restart this and switch out my number. Trash, do not contact. Stop. All right, I got to restart this and switch out my number. Hey, I'm going to try another number, okay? Actually, you know what? I got it. I'm going to use my Mojo number. Are any Keller Williams agents here doing bold this year? Someone had asked me about that last week. I took bold one time when I was super fresh to the office, when it's one of those things where you don't know what you don't know. So I took it, and I haven't taken it since. But I know so many realtors that take bold, and they religiously take it every single year as like this, I think, like a new fresh jumpstart to the business, and maybe getting them a little bit outside of their comfort zone. So I'm all for like jump starts and all that stuff, but I'm curious if anybody here has taken it. It's going on in our office now, actually. All right. Come on. Let's get another mini call-in sesh.
Please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found in the dialing box on your screen.
Okay.
You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer.
Oh,
Please
the
press
shift
start button on
challenge
your
is a
screen to
twist on
begin
bold.
calling.
I don't know if I knew that. Are you doing that? Are you doing the shift challenge? He went down a rabbit hole and lost a lot of sleep because I found a couple of videos of how to use AI. The videos were so good that I had to call it quits at 3 a.m. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, Lorenzo.
Hello? That would be me.
Lorenzo, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me. I'm just calling you out of the blue, but would I mess up your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
No, you won't mess up my Monday, but I'm not going anywhere.
I figured that was a long shot. I figured you were going to tell me this is your forever ever home. Is that right?
Well, it's not really my forever ever home. I mean, but I also know that I overbuilt, and I want 1.2, 1.3, and the development supports 800 or 900. So,
that's very insightful
that's
for
the
you.
Conversation.
I was going to say, it's very insightful for you to be so realistic. So it sounds like, I guess getting a number that would make sense means waiting for the market to come to you. Would that be fair?
And I'm in no rush. I'm not going anywhere. This could be my friend. Listen, I have zero say. The boss tells me. She tells me I do whatever she wants. She loves the house, we'll stay. She wants to go, we'll go.
I love
You're
that.
not ruining my day at all.
That makes you a great spouse. Well, I guess knowing that there aren't any plans to make a move right now, I guess you don't have any neighbors there you'd like to see me get rid of, do you?
I'd get rid of all of them except for one, but none of them are going anywhere. That I can tell you.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, listen,
All right?
I appreciate you taking my call, okay?
No problem.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Nice little contact, no lead. People that want like, I'll sell for 1 point, whatever. They're not real leads. They'll probably sell eventually, but we're talking about years out. They don't hit my criteria for a real lead. So trash, goodbye. Why can't all calls be that friendly, right? My first 3 to 4 calls, people just hung up. Would I ruin your Monday? Click. I ruined a lot of Monday mornings. It can't be me though, right? I don't think I ruined it. I think whatever they have going on ruined it. So what did you actually, so I'm curious, what did you learn from this AI thing that you were up until 3 a.m.? Wow, 3 a.m. Holy moly. I was on like my 10th dream at 3 a.m. Actually, you went to bed at 3 and then I woke up an hour and a half after you went to bed. I was up at 4:30. Hello, George?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't sound like George. I'm sorry. Is this Susan?
Yeah.
Susan, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
What do you want?
You can hang up. We don't need to have a conversation. That's okay. I am not talking to somebody on Monday morning that says, what do you want? Woman, nothing. I don't want nothing. I'd never want to work with you. Next. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, George?
Yeah.
George, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
No, I don't have time. Thanks.
No, we're all right. It's Monday. You know what I think it is about Mondays? People are trying to, at least that's how I feel about Mondays a lot, is I'm trying to like put out the fires for whatever happened over the weekend. That's why I always say Mondays feel very Monday, because there's always just like this ever-ending list of like shit that needs to get done. So maybe that's how these people are feeling. Maybe I need to consciously just call on Monday later on, not like first thing in the morning, maybe like after lunchtime or something. Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. May I share the video here? Which video? The AI video that you were talking about? Is that what you mean? Actually, I've been listening to a lot of AI things also. I really like Dan Martell. I think he has some really great, insightful videos. Every time I find a good video, I go over and over again, letting that's so smart. You definitely need to listen to things more than once. Yeah, drop it in here. I would love to see what that's about. I guess going down a rabbit hole, I don't want to say what nuggets did you get out of it, because you probably got a lot, but what can you see yourself actually utilizing or implementing in the business? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, Deborah?
Hello? Yes, who's calling?
Deborah, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
How can I help you?
Sure, I'll keep this super brief. I know it's probably a long shot, but the home over. All right. I muted out the address, but she goes, "This is not for sale. Do not call this number again." If you guys really want to test how thick your skin is, call Monday morning. Call Monday morning. So if this calling session was a calling session that I had like 3 or 4 years ago, I would have been off this phone so quick and probably like outside crying. Not crying, but it would have totally ruined my day for sure. Okay, but I've built a muscle swear I do not let these phone calls get to me anymore. So the entire video was a gem. I wish I could say one thing that I retained, but hello?
Hello?
Hi, Margaret.
Nope.
Oh, sorry about that. I think I'm way off. I apologize.
Yep.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Cliffhanger. You're leaving me on the edge here. Oh, but I'm not sure if you know the name Jimmy Burgess, but his YouTube channel is all about marketing. That sounds very familiar. Excuse me.
Oh, Lori Christensen?
Did you just write that down, hon?
No, I just finished the presentation.
Oh. Jimmy Burgess. I'm going to look him up. I mean, we are kind of marketing, so that sounds like something I would be into. Let me check it out. Hello?
You have reached the Phillips and Polino household.
So he looks super familiar. Super familiar. I'm going to subscribe and then see. Thank you for sharing. I was just telling my husband over the weekend, I was like, who? Because we listen to a lot of YouTube and podcasts. I'm like, who are you listening to that like is holding your interest? Because I was going out for a walk. And we were kind of like over the people we were listening to. So this is helpful. But if you don't already listen to Dan Martell, he's probably one of my top favorite YouTubers. And I think his most recent video was about AI. And there was so much valuable information there. And not just valuable, right? But it takes the time to like set up all these AIs and know they're like, William?
No.
Sorry, I think I have the wrong number. Ooh. Oh, you do follow Dave Martell. Cool. The video you're referring to is from 3 months ago. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back a little and double check. Okay. I will check.
This is Jane and John. Leave a message.
What a pleasant voicemail. Hello?
Leave a message.
Oh gosh, that was a very aggressive voicemail. Jeez. All right, videos.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
All right, this is crazy. Monday morning, for as shitty as this dialing session is, I'm 44 minutes in with 11 contacts. That's pretty badass. They were all pretty shitty. The reason why I freaking blew by them is because like a quarter of them just...
Hello?
Hi, William.
Hello?
Oh, William?
Yes?
Hi, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor? Another one. Another one. Oh my word. All right. Next. Let's see. I'm not feeling off my game today, but maybe I'm off my game from all these hangups. Like that's the most amount of hangups in a dial session that I had in a long time. That's a lot. That was a lot. Okay. Trash. Do not contact. Okay, so the video is called How Real Estate Agents Use AI to Close More Deals. It covers how to optimize the phrasing, how to. Hello. Hi, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, this is Ariella. Gosh, I don't know if you're going to be mad at me, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor?
I'm not interested in selling a property.
No worries.
But
Yeah. God damn, I couldn't even fucking get a word in. I made him laugh, but I couldn't even ask him about his dang crummy neighbors. All right. Trash. Someone please tell me they've had more hangups in a dial sesh than I have. Because this feels insane. Okay, so how to. And then at the end, he'll provide a QR code for all the slides. Oh, I like that. I feel like I need to, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I feel like I need to like block out an hour or two a day of just like, watching videos, taking notes, but actually implementing, because I am a victim of listening to really great information and jotting it down somewhere, and then poof, that's it. It's great for that 30 minutes I'm listening, and like, then what? So, yeah.
this is Bob. May I help you?
Oh, Bob, this is Ariella. I don't know if you're going to be mad at me, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Oh, we're not interested in doing anything.
I figured it was a long shot. I guess knowing that you're staying, I don't suppose you got any neighbors there you want to see me get rid of. Do you?
Yeah.
Got it. No worries. Thanks for taking. People don't even want. People hang up. I can't even say goodbye. Shit. All right. Got like 10 more minutes. Yo, Timus, I'm about to get 20 fucking contacts in an hour with all these hangups. I'm about to beat your record. And this is actually surprising because I'm on Mojo, 3-line dialer. I normally get this amount of volume of contact when I am on my Enzo dialer. So, yeah.
Hello, we are not available now. Please.
He woke up to one of my better agent friends by sending her photos of the slides in the middle of the night, not knowing that I'll get to the slides at the end of the video. Oh.
Hi, you've reached Cindy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, these contacts are shit. No, this is not good at all. Right? There's like, some people will call just for contacts, right? Like, oh, okay, knocked out my 20, 30 contacts a day. But if they're not quality, then...
Customer you have called is unavailable to take your call.
If they're not quality, then dang, you just wasted like this. I don't want to say this feels like a waste, but it's definitely not looking good. So this new email you just sent me, hun, that's the one that I could go ahead and email to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
There are 3 comps in her neighborhood.
I did see that.
Did you see the 725 one also?
No, give me just like
That's fine.
10
The whole
minutes.
presentation is ready.
Is it pretty self-explanatory?
Keep yourself in mind because I'll tell you about some things.
Okay, sounds good. But just like last week, you never know when that gem pops up. That's exactly right. And I always say, you just never know who is on the other end of that phone and what kind of connections or relationship you could build with people, because you just never know. John?
Hello?
Hey, John. John, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling? Sure. Yeah, I'll keep this brief. I know it's probably a long shot, but considering a move if it made sense.
No, I'm not interested in anything. Thank you.
No worries. Take care. Not interested. Maybe I'm just weeding out all the no's. That's what I'm doing here. Weeding out the no's. So the first thing I do for listing appointments is so I should probably like jot this down somewhere so everybody can kind of, maybe decide if they want to follow this system. So I get a lead, I schedule an appointment. As soon as we get off the phone, they automatically get an email from me where I attach
You have reached.
I'm going to hang this up for a sec, where I attach my resume and then just a short video of myself talking so they can put a face to our conversation. A couple minutes later, I send them a text message. Hey, so-and-so, just wanted to make sure you got my email. Sometimes it sneaks into spam. They'll say, yes, got the email. My assistant will then go ahead and send them a Google invite so that we all have this appointment on our calendar. Depending on how far the appointment is, I might do one of two things. I might either send a thank you card, thank you for your time, looking forward to seeing you on so-and-so day. Or I will maybe send them like a box of cookie crumble saying like, your time is so sweet. Thank you. I look forward to meeting with you so-and-so. My appointment today, I didn't do anything because our original appointment was set for Friday. And then she texted me the day before to reschedule it for Monday. So I didn't end up doing anything. So now that I have this appointment, she already has the Google invite. I then take the comps, right? So we look at comps. My husband does all my comps, just so you guys know. I'll set the appointments. I'll go on the appointments. My husband sets me up for success. He does all the CRMs. We go through it. So when I get off this live, I'm just going to quick go through the presentation. Right before the appointment, I will send these comps, like the houses that the homeowner can click through the pictures. I will email that over to the homeowner saying, hey, I look forward to seeing you in an hour or so. If you have a quick moment, please review these houses. We'll talk about them in detail. What this does is this prepares them of the houses that we're going to be talking about, and they could take the opportunity to flip through the pictures so they can see how they think maybe their home compares to the others. So I think it's just setting like these expectations. And then of course I go to the appointment and I can get into the nitty gritty of the appointment. After the appointment, depending on how it goes, regardless of whether I get the listing on the spot or not, this individual will get one of two things. So that is either the cookie crumble box or the thank you note. So they'll get one of the two. And then depending on how the appointment goes, I'll know how to follow up from there, what kind of content to send them that they would benefit from depending on their situation. So I just got the email of the properties that my husband did, and I'm going to email that over to the seller right now. I feel weird for being the only person blowing up your chat today. I do not mind. Thank you for blowing up my chat. And if anybody else wants to chime in, I would love for you to chime in. Hello?
Please leave your message for 6.
I love when people interact.
Voicemail. The person you're
I
trying to
feel
reach.
like it makes the time go quicker. I feel like I get to learn about you guys. And it's almost like we get to pick up wherever we left off, right? So I like that. Okay, so I'm going to email this lady. What is her name? What is her name? Ah, got it.
After the tone.
Keith?
Hello?
Oh, you don't sound like Keith. I'm sorry. Is this Judith?
Yes.
Judith, this is Ariella. Listen, I know you weren't expecting a call from me. I'm not sure if I'm going to make you mad, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
Just a who?
Just a realtor cold calling you on a Monday morning.
Okay, so what do you need to know?
Yeah, I'll keep this very brief. I know this is probably a long shot. I'm considering a move if it made sense. Were there?
You mean for us? I'm sorry, who am I talking?
Worries. I figured it was a long shot. I guess before you hang up, you don't have any neighbors there you'd, I don't know, like to see me get rid of, do you?
What real estate are you with?
Here we go with the questions. Here we go. All right. You're not interested in selling. Cool. Let's keep it moving. All right. I'm 57 minutes in. 5, 10, 15, 17 contacts. All right. All right. I got to get this email out. Let's take a peek at a Hello?
Hi, you reached 215?
All right, so my email over to my meeting is, good morning, so-and-so. Hope you had a nice weekend. I look forward to meeting with you shortly. If you have a quick moment. Hello? Vincent?
Hello?
Hi, Vincent?
No.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if I've got the wrong number. This is Ariella. I don't suppose... sense, right?
Zero. Yeah, hard. That's a hard zero.
That's a hard no. Okay.
That's a hard no.
No worries. Well, knowing this is a totally random call, I don't suppose you have any plans on doing anything real estate related this year, do you?
Not while rates are at 7%.
Yeah. I don't blame you. What if you could get it to like high 5s, low 6s?
Probably not, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. No worries. I mean, what would cause you to even want to go
I
through?
appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Take care.
Bye.
Every time I get like the wrong person to answer, I'm always curious. Like, I try not to let that contact go to waste, right? Like, if I've got the wrong person, I'll still try to gain something out of it. So I'll say something like, listen, I know I know this call is way out of the blue. And while we're on this random call anyway, I don't suppose you have any future plans on making a move. He said not at 7%. Okay, well, what if you could get it for like 6 or even under 6? Probably not, if I'm being honest. That's what he says. I feel like I could have got something out of it, but I didn't push enough for that one. All right, I'm going to do one more for the power of one more. And then we will keep it moving. Trash. Do not contact.
Hello.
Oh, Mary?
Yes.
Mary, this is Ariella. I know you weren't expecting a call from me, and I don't know if I'm going to upset you, but would I ruin your Monday if I told you I was just a realtor calling?
You're a realtor calling?
Yeah, would that really upset you?
No.
Oh.
I'm not.
Okay, listen, I'm going to keep this super brief, and part of me feels like it might be a long shot, but I don't suppose, of course, were there?
No. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I guess before I let you go, I don't suppose you got any neighbors there that maybe you want to see me get rid of?
No, it's a really nice area where we are. We recently had a little changeover. So I had surrounded with two new neighbors recently, but nobody that I know of that plans on moving.
Yeah.
That I'm aware of.
Sure. And
All
full
right.
disclosure, I live in the area. You are in a great neighborhood. We just don't have a ton of inventory. And so I was just calling some of the neighbors just to see if it made sense for anybody.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Not for us right now. We decided we're staying.
Good for you. I don't blame you. Thanks for taking my call. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. That was a nice power of one more. That was my last one. So I'm an hour in and I'm at 19 contacts. That's like the most amount of contacts I feel like I've gotten in Mojo for a neighborhood search on a Monday. So what the heck? All right. So trashing this. Stop my dialer. I mean, I'll take the contacts, but I'll take the contacts, but I'm not stoked about the actual calling session. There are so many unrealistic realtors in my area, properties with 180 days on the market with no reductions. Yeah, that's tough. Maybe even unrealistic homeowners that are wanting to list that, or unrealistic homeowners and realtors maybe just weren't 100% honest with them. I don't know. Listen, everybody have a great day. I hope your dialing session is not as, less hangups than what I got. And make it a great, productive day. And I will be back on, I believe, Wednesday. But if you're watching the replay, feel free to drop a couple comments and let me know your thoughts, questions. Thank you. I will report back on Wednesday how this appointment goes. All right. See you guys later.